Hi friends, today is a busy day, lots of filming and whatnot, but this video I am gonna kind of put together around the behind the scenes of a photo shoot. So we've just landed, we only got back in from Australia a few days ago, and don't love this, but we're going to New York on Friday night to shoot with my amazing photographer there. She is the one that I have shot with when I was living in New York. She's fucking incredible. The pictures are always just such a chic editorial vibe. So my fiance and I are going there. He's going to be in a few of the pics as we have the Men and Money bundle launching soon, and I want to get some really sexy pictures for that, especially because we're only going to Europe for like the rest, like for our marketing trip. We're going to Europe at the end of the launch, so I need really fresh stuff for the beginning of the launch. So we're going there on Friday night, and then also I need some like really professional, sexy, powerful headshots for lots of upcoming things that are happening with my book. And my like book team is like, we need a fucking headshot, Monica. And I'm like, well, I have pictures of me, but they're all like Europe vibes. So or there's like too much going on in the background, as in like it's beautiful for the website or whatever because it's a whole scene. But when people want a headshot, they don't want a whole scene. They just want you with like a white background kind of thing. So we're doing that. We're doing a bit of studio shooting, and then we're also going to do some in the hotel and on the street, because we're also doing a little bit of another engagement shoot. I'm like, how many have we fucking done? That's my fiance being like, do we need another one? Like, seriously? But I have a vision for the wedding website, and I want to do like an old school New York vibe, because he wanted the wedding in New York. Part of me was like, that would be nice, but like, I'm not doing a wedding in New York. The logistics and the stress of that would just be way too much. So the way that we're incorporating what's the word? I don't know what the fucking word is, whatever. New York is very important to me. It's very important. It's where we first kind of lived together a little bit when we first dated. He loves New York. Obviously, it's where I grew up. When I was younger, I mean, I've grown up exactly 7 years in New York, Sydney, and Melbourne. So 7 years in 3 different places. And then after that, after those 3 lots of 7 years, then I was like a year in a different city, for the last like 5 years. And now I'm finally spending more than a year here, because my fiance would die if I was like, can we move somewhere after only being here for a year? Anyway, so we're going to kind of incorporate, New York that way into our wedding, which will be really nice. So yeah, this video, I'm going to kind of take you guys in little bits over the next few days around the planning and what I do. And then obviously the shoot itself and whatnot. We'll see how much I get to record / remember to record, because obviously the whole YouTube thing is still new to me, but I am really loving being able to sit here and like talk to you for 2 minutes and explain things, rather than have to, you know, feel like I am silencing myself in a way on Instagram, because you are fighting with the fucking algorithm. So if you talk for 3 minutes, you're going to be pushed down the algorithm, like, talk less, bitch. But that's not possible for me, and I know that you guys love to hear all the details. So this is the way we're doing it. Also, how amazing my new car. I'm finally able to properly drive it. It feels so good to have a car, my first car that is mine. Like my fiance was driving yesterday, and I was like, can you please put a towel down? Because he went to the gym and he was so sweaty. I'm like, please put a towel down. And he did. And I'm like, I can say that because it is my car. How exciting. Anyway, that's the intro for the video. And so I will keep taking you guys through, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so unfortunately the audio didn't record, so I'm doing a voiceover. So all I'm explaining is that I've gotten off the plane, I've landed at JFK, and I get a text from the helicopter company that I use to fly me into Manhattan, and they let me know that they are waiting for me, and for me to just text them when I'm making my way to come outside. And then he literally calls me, he picks me up, he grabs all my bags, and he takes me to the location where the helicopter then picks me up, where I then fly into the city.
You have like the wind moving.
So you can see where I was just dropped off in the black car. I'm just sitting in the lounge waiting for the flight to be ready for everyone else to arrive. I only had to wait about 10 minutes, and the drive from JFK is like 5. We are getting on. I'm going to take you guys for the flight, so sit back and let's enjoy it. It is such an expansive experience doing this, because not only is it so much faster to get into the city, you also get to see all the private jets, because you get on in the same area, which is really fun. Or maybe they just like sit there. I don't know. You can see the building that I used to live in, which is the one that looks like a Jenga stack. And we are landing over in kind of near Chelsea area, near Hudson Yards.
and then you will see that I am just going to walk from there to the hotel to get a nice little morning walk. So that is it. I got off the helicopter and I am walking now to the hotel. It's like a 20-minute walk, and so I'm just getting some steps in. I don't have much luggage with me. I actually forgot my dress bag by accident. So my fiance had to drive back home. So he is on a later flight to LaGuardia where they don't have helicopters. You're only actually in the air for like, I want to say 12 minutes. Maybe 10. Really, you don't spend much time in the air at all. It's such a quick trip, but it's also just a beautiful way to fly into the city and whatnot, and it is so much faster. So that's why I do it. So fiance is gone and is picking up my dresses that I left at home. He's already on his flight. So he's like probably, I guess, 2 hours behind me, or an hour and a half behind me. And so today I have lots of work to do. I'm having a meeting with the event coordinator chick for like the event space that we're using for the next 3-day immersion, which is fun. And then I have some other meetings, a heap of work to do, nothing's new there. That's the usual, replying to clients, doing all the things, finish promoting the Feminine CEO, which is what I'm promoting right now. I have this beautiful Celine bag. It's calfskin and I use it a lot when I'm traveling, and I just have like been kind of damaging it. It just like gets stuck on things, like the back of it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan for today. A few of my friends know that I'm here. My best friend actually isn't in town, but I'm actually not seeing anybody or planning to see anybody whilst I'm here, because I just that's not why I'm here. I'm here to do a photo shoot. That is tomorrow's plan. Today I gotta do work. I want to like chill a little bit, enjoy the hotel spa. I might actually film a module, like do more kind of like content-y things. I like to, when I fly to New York, it's like I'm either here for a heavy friend trip or it's a work trip. When I try and do both, I find it really hard and it's really exhausting. So I've learned that I need to just like do one or the other, is kind of what I've realized. So that's the plan. We are at our hotel room. We've got a really beautiful suite, which is amazing. And I have just been filming for Magic Money Manifestation Level 2. This is our view, and I am 100% sure I just saw two birds fighting in the sky. They were like kind of in front of me, and then there's feathers all of a sudden started coming off, and then one of the birds just like flew down, and I'm pretty sure it like went down in that building. Like, see there? Like, there's like a little like nook. And I think it went down in there and died. It hasn't come back out yet, which is kind of tragic. So anywho, today has just been, like I shared with you guys, a work day. I haven't really filmed because honestly, I've been like fucking cranky. Just, you know, travel, end of luteal phase vibes. I was really fucking hungry, and then the hotel took forever to get our room because we changed it so that we could get the suite, because they put us in a lower level, and then we were like, no, we want a higher level because we're shooting. And they just, the Ritz-Carlton is beautiful, but I will tell you what, if you are coming to New York and you want easy, great customer service, I recommend staying at the Edition. I stay at the Edition a lot. I don't think you can see it from here, but it's like just a few blocks down. It's in the Clock Tower, the one in the Clock Tower at Madison Square Gardens. I stay there a lot whenever I come, and they are incredible. I don't know whether it's just me, but they just treat me really well. They remember who I am. They always give me a beautiful room. When I bring butter and jelly, they are like so good with them. One time Bubba lost his favorite toy. We still haven't found it. And they had so many of their cleaners trying to find the toy and we couldn't find it. I don't know where it went. But anyway, nonetheless, whether the cleaners actually went or not, they're just easy and helpful. And it's a very just easy hotel, which I like. The Ritz, I don't know whether it's because they think that they're cool or something, but the customer service we've always had, not always, but like 85% of the time we've had issues whenever we stayed here, to be honest. So the rooms are beautiful, but like I think my fiance asked for a steamer and we still don't have a steamer. And then one time we came here as well, we took an early flight. My fiance is an ambassador for Marriott, like whatever that like the tiering thing is, like the loyalty program. And so you get check-in whenever you arrive, basically. So we arrived at like 8 a.m. and so our room was meant to be ready and it fucking wasn't. And I was so angry. I was so angry because I was like, I agreed to get on a fucking 6 a.m. flight knowing that we could get into our room and then we could shower and everything when we were there. And then today I sat in the lobby for 4 fucking hours whilst they got this room ready. I had to do 2 meetings down there for my book. It's all fine, but I didn't like really I haven't had a proper meal today. I literally haven't. And then the restaurant, I don't know, maybe it's just like weird shit going on in the world, but the restaurant next door, they, I've been there like a million times, like whenever we come and stay. It's really, well, usually it's really good food. And I usually just get their hummus with crudité, so like carrot and cucumber and stuff sticks. And so my fiance goes to get some because I'm like fucking being cranky. I'm like, I need food. Like, you need to get me food. Like, this is literally your phase, Monica. Like, get me fucking food. I literally was like, I'm about to start crying. He's like, okay, I'm going to get you food. Because he's like, don't cry. He goes to get me food. And then he brings back lettuce cups. And I'm like, what is this? And he's like, this is their new crudité. And he's also like, what the fuck? So anyway, but nonetheless, it's all just part of the entertaining experience, hospitality. So I've just been sitting here recording her module and we're about to go on a little walk. My fiance's planned a little walk and dinner situation, which is perfect. Our idea of like a good date night is something very chill and just like quality time, you know? So going for a walk in my favorite city and going for a cute little dinner somewhere and quick and easy, and then coming home early and being able to go to the spa is my idea of perfection. And then tomorrow we have the photo shoot from 12. So I will obviously take you guys behind the scenes and I'll kind of show you what I do for makeup and all those kind of things. I think it's gonna be a really easy shoot, which I am really hoping is the case because I have like a very basic color scheme with outfits. My makeup can be the same for like everything. I might do like the last couple photos with a red lip, but that's fine. That's easy, especially if it's last photos, then that's easy. And then we fly home tomorrow night. So when I say it was a quick trip, it was a quick trip. It really was. I think that's all to update you on so far. Oh yeah, and we had great sex for like 25 minutes. A quick kiss turned into raunchy sex through the hotel room, so that was always fun. Decided on a team retreat as well, which is good. So we decided on a team retreat. I'm taking the team on a trip to LA. I haven't decided whether we're gonna stay in a hotel or whether we're gonna do a villa, but it's gonna be one or the other. I actually really want to take them to Greece, but it's just not gonna line up calendar-wise because it would have to be really soon, and I want to be able to get more notice, and we have a new team member and I want her to be on the team for a bit longer before I fly her to Greece because that's not a cheap flight or accommodation. So I want to kind of have her for a longer period of time. So we're actually going to tie up the LA retreat with something exciting that I'm doing in LA actually, so keep a lookout for that, guys. And then next year, because we're getting married in Europe, if you read a recent email you would know we're getting married. So next year we're actually going to do a team retreat in the the beginning of the second quarter of next year. We're going to do one over there where we're getting married because we'll probably have to already be over there for like, I don't know, wedding shit and stuff. So we'll do a trip there for the team, which will be really fun. And then we will, what is this set? Oh, apparently my device temperature is really high. I'm inside. Fucking weird.
Well,
that's my cue. Did you hear that?
Your device temperature is high. That's how much you're using it. Well,
That's how I'm what?
that's how much you're using it.
Probably. I don't know.
Well,
Does it mean that it's been like, it's using its motor too much?
it's just like hilarious that only really happens when it's direct sunlight's on it, but Monica's phone does it when she's inside of it.
He said, normally that only happens on a phone when there's too much like direct sunlight on it. What?
So of course it happens to you.
Yeah.
Just overworking your phone today.
He said, normally that only happens when a phone's been like in direct sunlight for a long period of time. But of course it happens to you because you've been using your phone too much.
You overwork it.
I love you. All right, we're gonna go on our cute little date night. So here is the beautiful spa down at the Ritz. So just giving you guys a tour. There is a dry sauna, and then there is like that normal sauna, not infrared unfortunately, but still good. And then there is a steam room, and I'm actually gonna steam room this morning. And look at these cold towels. They have eucalyptus on them and the ice. So love all the marble, obviously, wealthy vibes. And gave me a good sweat for this morning. Got the blood pumping for sure. And I just love it because I was a little bit short on time and I still got a good sweat in, which I wouldn't have fully gotten in the dry sauna if I was only in there for like 20 minutes. But now I'm gonna go up and get changed and get ready for the photo shoot. Yay! Also, massive hickey, which is great for the photo shoot. That was not intentional last night. So I figured that I should show you guys some of the final pictures. They turned out so beautifully and I was so happy with them. We also actually shot a few engagement pictures, which I obviously am not showing because they are for our wedding website and our save the date. But if you're in my behind the scenes bubble, you probably will see them eventually because I show you guys a lot more things there. But these pictures just turned out so well. I am so happy with them. They are going to be around the website, my Instagram, my Pinterest. So make sure that you are following there. And then this last picture was sent to us by my fiance's friend. It's about to come up. And it's really because everyone's like, oh my God, you look like movie stars when we got this picture, and shared it with our friends. So we're manifesting.